Nice guys stop to help with flat tire, then notice what's inside the van. When David McIntyre was driving on the freeway, he saw a vehicle stopped on the side of the road. Nothing strange about that. I think we've all seen frustrated drivers next to their car on the highway, waiting for a tow truck. When David saw along the old minivan with a flat tire alongside the road, he could have simply driven by like everybody else. But instead, something strongly compelled him to intervene. Feeling an overwhelming urge to pull over and investigate, things all changed when he noticed what was inside the van. Some years ago, David McIntyre posted a story on his Facebook page to tell of an encounter he had with a man who was stranded on the side of the road with a flat tire. "As I was zipping down the I-10 freeway, I saw an older model minivan stopped on the side of the road with a flat, and something strongly compelled me, was almost yelling at me from inside my chest to stop," David, from Phoenix, Arizona, explained. When he approached the minivan, David noticed it was a family with 2 small children, and the van was completely packed with all of their belongings. The old van was too packed for the driver to reach his spare tire. Apparently, the man had been waiting there for a while. None of the passers-by had stopped, and it may not be so strange. Most people usually assume that a stranded driver has a cell phone and will just call a tow truck. But as David would soon experience, that wasn't an option for this desperate family. The whole family was hoping that a rescuing angel would appear, and that angel was David. He couldn't get to his spare tire because of all the stuff, and as I pulled my equipment out of my Jeep, he explained he had lost his job and was traveling to New Mexico to live with family, David recalled. He also explained he had no money to give me, and I told him I'm not stopping to make money, but just to help. I scraped my hand while putting my spare tire on his minivan, and I could tell he felt really bad since I was helping him. After they got the tire all situated, they drove to a nearby discount tire. David explained, as the crew worked on his van and replaced his tire, I could tell he was very worried how much it was going to cost as he discussed it with his wife, David said. Once again, David knew what he had to do. He was a very polite man, and once again that voice inside me guided me, David explained. David went to the discount tire manager and asked to speak to him in private. He explained that he wanted to pay for the man's new tire, but then the manager smiled and said, "There will be no charge for them today." The manager then revealed that he had no intention of charging the family in the first place. David McIntyre wished the family well and went on with his day. "The family didn't know this as I grabbed my spare and wished them all well. The man and his family was very polite and gracious. So, it only cost me an hour of my time and a little scrape, but what I continue to feel in my heart today is worth my weight in gold," David concluded in his post. Thank you, David. We live in a world that is so often bombarded with hatred and negativity, so it's great to see that there is still caring people in our country. This struggling family was blessed by 2 complete strangers in one day. It seems that a higher power definitely played a part in all this, putting the right people in the right place at the right time. Thank you for watching this fantastic story. Please tap one of the 2 videos on your screen for another amazing wonder stories.